Hello, hi, hello everybody. Quick wave here. I'm Eleanor Grace and I'm here in the UK and it's about 7 o'clock in the evening here. So to all of our UK viewers, very warm welcome as we are heading into our next sort of phase. We're just after the full moon eclipse, which fell in Gemini, didn't it? That was yesterday. So I do hope that today, on the 1st of December, you can wake up today with all of your wishes, hopes and dreams intact. Now, we did do a full moon eclipse wishing session, so bringing through some of our hopes and dreams, manifesting change and making some plans and taking action. And to do that, I've been using my crystal balls. Now, I've shown you these before. This one is my quartz crystal. And I use these in all of my readings because it just lifts up the power. It allows us to really look long and hard into that future pathway. And it gives us those guides as well. Guiding lights come through here from the crystal. And I'll always ask you in my shows, Psychic Destiny shows, look into the crystal yourself. See what you can see. And then when you come through for a reading with me, we can connect and you can have a little more of a peek into the crystal ball and have a look through video readings on WhatsApp or through on my website too. gracedestiny.com, that's where I am on the web. Then we can look into the crystal, layer this reading as well with cards and also with natural clairvoyance and natural psychic ability. I'm a clairvoyant and medium, and I've been working in this industry, in this work, let's say, for over 30 years, reading across the world, many famous people, and you guys too. And here I am with Moonstruck TV and A1R Radio in the States, broadcasting across the world. We go to Sydney on Australia, we go to Canada, and here London in the UK, and of course across the States too. We do live readings. I'm going to do one or two today and really see what we can see in their lives and in their future and what is around them. So as we're going forward now into the Christmas season, the crystal ball illumination, very important for you to be able to make a wish and just bring some of those changes into your life. Perhaps it's love. If it is a love wish that you have, then we have our pink, wonderful blush pink crystal ball. This is rose quartz. You will have seen a lot of rose quartz around, but when it's in a sphere like this, then it really makes a difference to some of those hues and some of the messages as well that come through. It's a beautiful image, a beautiful picture, and the rose quartz in particular is a very connecting crystal to your heart chakra. We don't go straight through to the heart of the matter and straight through to your love life, romance, blossoms. We look to see exactly who is coming forward. Okay, now this is the ideal sort of crystal as well to use when we're combining that with the crystal comet as well. And this is the crystal comet, and I'll be using this in the reading that we're going to do now. And I believe that's you. Is it Christy? Am I through to Christy for a live reading on air with Eleanor Grace? Are you there, Christy?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, hello. And can you just give us an inkling as to what it is that you would like to know the most. I'm holding here a crystal ball, which is rose quartz, and I've picked this for my first caller, and also the lovely crystal comet, and that's you, Christy. So I feel as though it's your heart that I want to go to, matters of the heart with you, that romantic element, but also caring as well, particularly for children, I feel, around you, Christy. So it bodes well. What I'm seeing here for you is that it all bodes very, very well. So take your time here with family matters and family members. You have souls in spirit around you, and I can see those souls. They're very close as well. So people that you have lost over time, but they stand together, and they're standing together here to help you. So Christy, you really do really feel as though you need some help and support at the moment. And I think that's coming from deep within your heart, right into the center here of the crystal. I'm seeing lots and lots of change. You know what? You've got bridges that are here, and they're like little bridges that you've got to cross one at a time, Christy, and you have to cross the bridges in order for you to be able to come to a conclusion. So there's many questions here on your mind, but the bridges that I can see right in the center of the inclusions that I have in the crystal ball are taking you somewhere that is particularly special. I can see them in a crisscross pattern, a bit like you would walk over a stream, and that would be in a big, big garden, like a Japanese type garden, Oriental, I feel is around you too. So look for that in your future path. But very soon, I feel January being particularly important for you, you'll be reaching out to start again. So Christy, is it true that you've got some areas here of disappointment and matters of the heart that you want to rectify?
Yes, I'm wanting to know if me and my ex-boyfriend will get back together and what is going on with that right now with
Yeah,
him.
okay. Those are the bridges as well, Christy. Yes, I think that you will get back together, but it does seem to be New Year, right on the beginning of January that I'm looking at here. You've got several steps to take, and you know, these are obstacles that have been put in your way. It's not something that is easy for you to undo, because these are obstacles that he has put in the way. Can I ask if you know Tommy? Because Tom is being shouted out to me here from Spirit Guides, and it's an important connection, important name that you will hold in your future. Do you know who that is at the moment?
Any what now?
Tommy, T, the initial T. Who is that around you? Do you know? Right, I'm going to give you this card. Do you know who that is, Christy?
She and I can't hear you very good. What did you say
Oh,
around me?
there's the initial of T. Can you hear me now? Yeah?
Yes, a little bit better.
Okay, all right, not to worry. You've got here the Eight of Cups. You will make up your differences here with your ex. And the 8 is a time scale. So in about 8 days, you will have some answers, and they will be particularly good news. And I feel that hearts are being sent to you, and lots and lots and lots of affection is coming your way as well. And that affection is helping you. Just going to take you a spiritual animal card as well. And I've got here the lion. It's the card of the lion. It's about courage, and it's about you making the most of your voice. So you need to be speaking up to your ex here, and you need to be giving him some real incentive to be with you, and an incentive
I,
as well to keep up the talk. Do you understand that there, Christy?
I've been trying to tell
Have
him
you?
that. I know
Yeah,
he's been hurt a lot in the past by other
yeah,
relationships, to where
yeah,
I think he's maybe afraid of getting hurt again. But
yeah.
I think that he's my soulmate.
What's
That's
his
just how
name?
I feel.
What is his name,
And
Christy?
his name is
Sorry?
Jim.
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 Okay. Okay. Let me focus onto him. Let me take him a card. Yeah. Here's the panda. I mean, he is needing some healing, and you're the one that's healing him as well. So this is a very instructive position for you. I think that you will get back. I do. I've got him coming back in your life with that courage and with the ability to make you happy. He's got happiness in his heart. And also, I think that whatever issues, however he has been hurt before, this is now a time where you can reconcile those differences, and that you can say, it's okay, it doesn't matter. Whatever has gone before, we can start again. I think you're drawn to each other through similar problems, similar issues, and that they will be easier to resolve together. And again, you've got this rose quartz that's very, very important here in the crystal here for you. And what I do see is that January, right on New Year, is important. I've told you that. Christmas, yeah, there's lots of emotions around Christmas, but it's also a tricky time. So I don't see that going really smoothly, Christy, for you, but I do see it being a time where you can build those bridges. Remember those bridges that you have to cross. There's lots of them, little ones, but you will get there. You will get to a point that you can resolve and think about what you want next. So think about that big picture, because what there's family members as well that I have around you. Do they not like him? Is there a problem there with the family members? That's what I feel is around you here, Christy. Can you confirm that to me? Because the
They
feedback that I'm
don't.
getting, yeah, that's
The way that he kind of ended things with me is what they didn't like, and I think they thought
yeah,
that he didn't care about me. But I think that's just
yeah,
his way that he handles things. He has to kind of
mm,
cut off communication, and
yeah,
I just understand him a lot better than they do. And
yeah,
it's
mm, mm,
just the way that things went about. I think maybe they think that he didn't really care about me, and I think he
yeah,
does. I think he just has a
yeah.
hard time showing it.
Yeah,
If
I
that makes
agree.
sense.
Yeah, it does. Makes perfect sense with the cards that you've got. He is healing at the moment, and you are giving him the space to heal. And I think your family members, which is what I could see here in your crystal, they just don't approve too much, and they just want to reach out to you and protect you and make sure that you're okay. And that's natural, that's normal. But you do connect to Jim. You do have that powerful understanding that's in your nature. And it's lovely to see it, because you're patient, you're diligent, you're loving and caring, and you are about to be rewarded. You have got these three souls in spirit around you. These are loved ones in your family, ancestors that have passed over, and they're sweeping that pathway clear. And that's what I can see here in your rose quartz crystal sphere. And that's a special connection as well, helping you. The spirits are helping you and guiding you. So that number 8 is important. Watch for the 8th of December, the beginning of January as well. And also think about how you want to spend this Christmas. Make some concessions with your family because they are there to help and protect you, and just spread the love around. But keep things to yourself. I do have that here. Keep your own counsel, because you are the only person that can make your life happy and better 24/7. You're the only one that lives your life, and that's why
Right.
it's such an important decision for you. And no matter how well-meaning everybody else is, you've got to be happy yourself, and you're happy with him. So that's where you will reconnect. I think souls in spirit are here, and I do agree. He does feel very much that soulmatey type person as well, and he does feel to me as though you're meant to share a pathway, and it's a long one. But at first, it's tricky. If I could draw it for you, you've got a bridge going that way, then one that way, then another, and then another. You've got to negotiate each of those and cross over these little bridges. And then right at the beginning of the new year, you're starting again, and it's with him. You're not losing anybody. So I wish you all of the best, and, really, really do appreciate those people that are ready to love you back, and I feel that he will do. So, Christy, I wish you all the love and light. I really do. And come back to me if you need a reading, or come and see me again on the show. So, best of luck, Christy. I sincerely wish you all of the best. And I want to now welcome my next caller. Let me see if I can hear. I've got my headphones on ready for you. Quite smart, aren't they? Okay, so we've got Melanie, I understand. Is that you, Melanie? Are you there? Hi. No, Melanie's not quite with us yet. Well, let me show you some more of my cards here, shall we? These are my romantic cards, and these are fabulous. I'm going to be using these in a little while now in my next reading. And this is coming through now for Melanie. So I want to know if she's there, if she can hear me, and if we can get Melanie up on screen. So let's see if she is there. So I do feel that it's Melanie. I may be wrong. It may be that there's somebody queued up waiting. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you these cards. And let's see if we can take some cards out for everybody, shall we? That's very important as well at the moment. Got the Queen of Cups here. Now, is this the lady that's coming in next, do we think? Right, yes, I've got Melanie. Are you there, Melanie?
Yes, can you hear
Hello?
me?
I can now. Hello there. I'll give you a quick wave
Hi,
there
how are
if you're
you?
watching. I'm good. I'm really good. I was waiting for you, Melanie. Thank you for being patient with connecting here across the pond. I'm here in London in the UK. So, Melanie, I was just showing everybody my cards here. These are romantic Victorian cards, and they're very pictorial, going back into the last century or even before then. So we're going to connect through and take some of these, and I'm layering these cards here in your reading with my
Okay.
next crystal. And this is my next crystal. It's a blue one, and we can see that wonderful blue light that's coming through. We've had the rose
Yeah.
quartz so far. So let me have a look then at your question. So what is it that you would like me to look at for you? What would you want to focus on? Shuffling my cards here for you now.
I work from home, and I'm just wondering why I struggle so much because I am disabled. I feel like I just struggle a lot in certain areas.
with the job, and also just finding where I fit in, basically.
All right, okay. Well, let's stop shuffling and let's take some cards here from the center. Well, yes, I can see that. You've got this card here, Seven of Cups, and if you can see the card, very strongly, it shows that you're almost feeling as though you're in the middle of the sea, in the water, but you can see land on the other side. But it's like there's a storm brewing, and this is you. This is you and the way that you're feeling at the moment. The water represents emotions, your deep feelings. That's what is there. And here, we've got the Justice card here. This shows a naked lady on the card. And what that represents is exactly what you have just said. And that is, you feel vulnerable, you feel isolated in this sort of working from home, this lockdown time that we're in, quarantine, all of these restrictions that are around us. Very, very difficult for us to deal with and to cope with. So let's have a look now into my quartz crystal ball. This always shines blue and slightly purple, rainbowish as well, when we look into it. And this is a crystal sphere that gives me inclusion. So I'm just going to bring it right up, and let's just see if you can see right into the center there. There's the platform that I'm looking at. You can see the ridge in the middle of the crystal and that bright light that's coming in. Now, this is spirits who are coming to help you and support you. It's like angel energy that's coming down. There are three. One archangel who I feel is somebody that's around you. It's Raphael, very much a healing angel. That archangel is there. And also I'm being shown here the way forward. Now, there's a doorway. It's a symbolic one. And this is a doorway that allows you a different pathway. That's going to come up. It's coming up, I think, this December as well for you. And I feel that this is where you can afford to perhaps look at your skill set, because you've got a huge skill set here. I think you're very talented. Do you paint or draw as well? Is that something that you enjoy doing or you're talented at?
I used to write, but after my
Is that
grandmother
what it
passed
is?
away, I just lost interest. Yes, I used to write stories.
Okay, because it's you with a pencil. That's how I've got you with a pencil, and also a grandmother perhaps showing you the way. But there's some healing that's going on, so your heart is getting stronger. You are getting a different perspective about how you view yourself as well in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and this is coming in. Romantic connections are here also. There's a good friend that is sitting talking to you. It could be a mentor, like a soulmate, somebody who you really connect to on a very personal basis, and it keeps you jolly, keeps you light, and it keeps you smiling. And I think that that's one of your qualities as well here, Melanie, that you do smile a lot despite your difficulties. Hello, are you there? Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to carry on with the reading. I think that she's just lost some of the contact here, but I have the star card that I want to just connect through to here. This is the chakra that we all use for our psychic senses. And that's what Melanie is going to be discovering, some more of her psychic senses, and also hopes and dreams, and some aspirations as well that are around, and they're very important. So you've got to keep up those hopes and dreams and keep up the strong connection as well that you have and that you are sharing with good friends that are here. So I think it's a very special time actually for you, and You'll be able to watch the video back anyway, Melanie, but you can look again into the crystal. And I do feel that it's just like an open door, a healing quality around you. Grandmother, I did want to give you the initial E, and it's sort of like an Edna name or something very, very old-fashioned, Edie, possibly. But you can come back to me after the show and you can perhaps send me a message and I will respond to you, because your grandmother is here with you. She had a really poorly back as well. She wanted to share that with you, that she hopes that your back is not hurting too much. So that must be a family thing, sort of going down through the generations. But I do feel that love and support is there. There's a man opposite you as well, a man sitting talking to you, holding your hands really gently. And I don't see him in spirit. I see him in your life and giving you absolutely what you need at this time, which is some upliftment and some real tender loving care. But I feel also, Melanie, that your spirit is strong. You've got a lot going on for you and you want to do a lot. You want to go a long way. So despite you working from home, this new door now is going to bring you into a fabulous connection, and you'll be able to really cherish some of those hopes and dreams. Do have a little pet around as well, coming in, keep you happy, keep you smiling. It's either a very small dog or a cat. It's about the same size as a cat, but it could be a small dog. So feel as though you're going to cuddle this lovely dog, lots of curly hair. So it's been wonderful being here right at the beginning of the month, because we are here now on the 1st of December. And the 1st of December, very special time, countdown to Christmas. But I will be back again next Tuesday at the same time. And we are broadcasting from Washington out to the States, but also here in London, 7 p.m. GMT here in London. And we will also be broadcasting to Australia and out to Canada too. And Europe, of course, is the gateway. We're the gateway to Europe here. So lots of our expats and my followers too will be joining our show, which is here every Tuesday, 7 o'clock GMT on Moonstruck TV and A1R Radio Network. So that's where you need to tune in, and you need to come back and ask your questions. Follow me as well on Facebook. I've been Eleanor Grace, and it's been an absolute pleasure to join you today. And don't forget, practice your crystal ball. Here's a blue one for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.